Alright, it's the first official day of Bestival. It is a tourism / business conference centered on Berlin companies, activities, restaurants, services, all of that. And I think most of it is in German and it's for German-based companies, but there's also a lot of people from UK traveled all the way here. Let's see what it is. And I look pretty chic, I hope. And now I just had a little bit of breakfast and headed to the introduction and the talks and then the mingling and networking and see what happens. Great setup and backdrop. Ta-da! So lovely. Is not the most well connected in terms of public transport, even though Berlin is very much a huge network. But I have to walk 25 minutes to get to the right underground to take me to where I need to go, which is at Kino International in Café Moskau. That's where it is. So it's the Straße stop. Good thing I wore these comfortable shoes. I don't mind, but I'm a little bit late and so now I have to run or like walk pretty briskly. And I'm still too tired for that. Wait, I think I have to turn this way. Oh my gosh, they're doing yoga in a park. Yay. I have only done that once in Sweden. Have you? It is a very pretty park. There's like little lakes and statues and it looks very old, reasonably wild, which I love. And I love it when they leave landscaping to include the natural way how things would have grown. It's like a happy medium between manicured lawns and gardening and letting nature be. Anyway, so I'm just rambling, I guess. Alright, let's keep walking. Gotta be careful of those sprinklers because there was one path that was blocked because they were sprinkling it and I didn't want to run for it and maybe get soaked. See these pine trees, they're very typical for up north around here. Oh, and over there is the memorial of the murder Jews of Europe. Memorial. I don't have time to go there right now, but I just want to stress again that that is not an Instagrammable spot. It is a spot to mourn and to remember and to pay respect, right? So if you go there to take photos, this is not a selfie spot. Be respectful. I've seen so many people use it as such. And you've probably seen online too. At one point there was this artist who actually photoshopped people who were doing that into actual photographs of the horrid scenes that happened, to really bring home the point that that is nothing to put use as a happy background for your vanity. No. So yeah, just wanted to say that is right over there. Do check it out. It is haunting, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. Alright, guess where I arrived just now? Parliament, the Brandenburger Tor. Isn't it funny when you visit your country how little you've actually seen because you take it for granted? It strikes me every time. And I do travel my country a lot, especially over the past 2 years for obvious reasons. But I didn't even know that the US Embassy is right here. By the way, if you ever need a taxi in Germany, that's what they look like. Beige, with a yellow taxi sign on top. Nothing else, you have to be licensed. Alright, I have to take that one here up to here.
Wait, I want something?
Ausstieg rechts. U12 nach Warschauer Straße.
Enjoy the sound of Berlin. It is super loud. Anyway, so I'm heading to a tour today around different cool networking and working spaces in Berlin, and I'm late, which is fun. I couldn't figure out the train U-Bahn underground situation, and I just am late. So luckily I found just the phone number, could call, and I'm meeting them up. So nice. How pretty. Whoa.
All the stuff in here, like all the gear here, is extremely valuable. You won't find it anymore because it's like really some of the machines that are not built anymore.
I'm pretty sure you're all familiar with the history and with the fall of the Berlin Wall, but the Eastside Gallery is the last or the longest part of the Berlin Wall still standing. It's 1.3 kilometers long, and I find it's a very important historical monument because it was turned into an art gallery, into the longest or the biggest open air art gallery in the world.
The copy of the Berlin Wall with this artwork to create new ways to use the digital technology, and especially technology of blockchain, to monetize, to create marketing opportunities, and to archive and immortalize street art.
Alright, now that I'm back, I wanted to do a quick recap on Bestival for bloggers specifically, because I came there as media, as a blogger. A friend of mine had shown me the website, had shown me the event, and I had never heard of it before, and I asked a couple of blogger friends. So I was curious to go and see what it would be like and if it would be a good fit. And it turns out it is really mostly for people who are in the event travel incentive space. So companies who want to send their employees somewhere and want to have cool events, cool things that are kind of business related, but still very much relaxing, and showing them a touristy side of things that's a bit more for business travelers, for commercial, community, company events, basically. So nothing to do with the regular tourist who wants to explore a city. And that meant that also it wasn't entirely for me. It was a very interesting experience, and it had great food, had really interesting people and talks and events. It was very mixed. I loved it, very eclectic. You know, like there were all of these different catering services with different kinds of specialties, with these, I remember these macaroons with kimchi taste, not my flavor, but definitely very interesting, where like, you know, the ice cream vendor, or like these hipster vegetarian dishes that are kind of experimental. And there were all of these cool spaces. I did a tour with the co-working, and there were other tours where you could learn a bit more about different companies and different enterprises that do help with all of these events, planning, staging, and providing activities with that. So it was really great from what I've gleaned from all of the talking to other people and what their experience was with it. They were all really, really happy and enjoyed it. It was the second ever Bestival. The first one was in 2020 or 19, and then it didn't happen last year. But people were very happy about it. So it was an interesting experience. It was just not targeted at bloggers. I didn't feel like I fit in that way, but I still had a good time, and I saw a different side of Berlin, which was really cool. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you want to see more of my travel content, I have so much footage. I just need to find time to edit it all, because, you know, there's so much going on. But if you enjoyed it, if you've got any questions, if you want to connect, or if you need any help with video editing yourself, because that's why I'm not finishing my own vlogs, because I'm doing other people's vlogs, I edit. And yeah, if any of that resonated with you, don't forget to leave me a comment, connect, like, and subscribe for more. And I'll see you in the future, hopefully soon, when I find my own vlog editing time. Anyway, bye bye.